Hey, it's your guy Tyrrell back with the interviews. In today's video, we're going to briefly analyze the key to Arsenal's set-piece success prior to Trossard's dismissal. So in today's video, we're solely focusing on the first half, and we're breaking down those two key corner kicks that showcased why Mikel Arteta wanted to maximize Gabriel's aerial threat in and around the 6-yard area. So before we highlight how Arsenal were able to exploit City's defensive weaknesses from set pieces, first we have to look at how City were aiming to defend those Arsenal set pieces. They had 5 mainstays covering that front post, and that was Gundogan, Erling, Kovacic, Ruben Diaz, and Akanji. And in the phase for the first goal, it was Kyle Walker helping them out. And then for the second goal, it was Doku and Kyle Walker swapping. At the back post, you ended up seeing Vardiol and Bernardo Silva just ahead of Ederson. Arsenal looked to combat that by simply overloading the back post and then looking to play the ball over City zonal marking at the near post and then have their 5 players looking to spam the back post. What was key here was that Gabriel was winning those 2 battles against his individual markers in Doku and Walker. So in these scenarios, rather than looking to dump the ball in towards the zone that was occupied by City players, they were simply looking to play the ball over those players in towards the space where they could have 4 looking to occupy Ederson, Bernardo Silva, and Vardiol, and then have Havertz looking to break forward towards the back post to tower over Bernardo Silva. However, luckily for Arsenal, Gabriel was able to win his 2 individual battles as he crashed the 6-yard area. So rather than looking to exploit Bernardo Silva's height against Kai Havertz, they were able to maximize their threat due to Gabriel winning his individual duels. We witnessed a similar approach against Spurs, but Spurs went man v man at the back post, and they had 3 players marking zonally at the front post. Trossard and Jorginho were at the edge of the box, and it was Gabriel against Porro. As the ball is delivered towards the penalty area, you witness Havertz dragging away Johnson in towards the penalty area. You have Saliba and Martinelli dragging their marks in towards the 6-yard box, and it appears that Thomas Partey was looking to isolate Kulusevski at the back post. And in that situation, it was clear that Saka was looking to play the ball over the players at the front post. The Arsenal players at the back post were supposed to occupy their markers and drag them towards the 6-yard area. And from there, Gabriel was able to create separation, win his battle against Porro, and Saka found him free in the 6-yard area to nod in his effort from point-blank range. When you analyze City's first warning, they have 6 players occupying the front post just ahead of Ederson. And then at the back post, you have Vardiol and Bernardo Silva against 5 Arsenal players. You could see that initially it is Gabriel against Doku, and that is a defensive mismatch for City. And as Saka looks to play the ball in towards the box, you could see that Gabriel wins the battle against Doku, but focus on the 6-yard area. You have 4 Arsenal players swarming Vardiol, Bernardo Silva, and Ederson, and Arsenal were simply looking to play the ball over the 6 City players towards the back post, and at the very least, you have an unmarked Kai Havertz who could use his aerial advantage over Bernardo Silva to tower in at the back post. However, as that play develops, you could see that Gabriel has a free run towards the 6-yard area. You could see that Vardiol and Ederson are occupied, and now you have either Gabriel or Kai Havertz having a free run against a ball watching Bernardo Silva at the back post. When that ball falls in towards that area, you could see that now Kai Havertz has gotten ahead of Bernardo Silva, Calafiori is occupying Vardiol, and that allows Gabriel from a few yards out to have a free header on goal, but he nods his effort inches over the net. And then when you focus on the build-up to Arsenal's second goal, you could see once again you have 6 City players at the front post, and this time it's Kyle Walker looking to deal with Gabriel. You have Saliba, Calafiori, Thomas Partey, and Martinelli just ahead of Bernardo Silva and Vardiol, and Havertz once again hiding at the back post. When that ball is played towards the box, Kyle Walker is immediately beat by Gabriel, and once again you have 4 Arsenal players swarming towards Vardiol, Bernardo Silva, and Ederson, and this time you have Calafiori who's looking to occupy Bernardo Silva. As that play develops, you could see Kyle Walker's immediately beat and looking to track back against Gabriel, and the ball's looking to be played towards the back post for a free Kai Havertz header or Gabriel breaking towards the 6-yard area. This time, however, you could see that the 4 Arsenal players are taking the City center back and goalkeeper out of the game. Havertz isn't even looking to occupy Bernardo Silva, and Gabriel has that free run towards the 6-yard box, and from there he's able to tower over Vardiol and Calafiori while Havertz is occupying Bernardo Silva, and that played a key factor in Arsenal taking the lead. So as you can see, despite the result, the drastic change in pattern of play deprived Arsenal their most effective route of harming City's goal through Bukayo Saka's corner kicks, and Gabriel being able to get free runs off his markers to serve as Arsenal's legitimate goal threat.